All right. Hey, are you ready? Not yet, man. I'm trying to get this straight. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get started. All right. That's fine, dude. Do what you need to do. All right. Don't come in here. What is up, everyone? It's me. It's John Cena. You can see me now. You know what else I can see? I can see that Triple H is a bald fraud. He booked the ending of my career terrible. Anything to get over who he thinks is his creation. He thinks Gunther is a huge star and he's going to be the future of the industry. So he let him go ahead and submit. I'm packing my bags. I'm going to be in AEW on Wednesday. And Mark, what are you doing? No, stay out. Yeah, fraud, and you ruined John Cena's career. And look, it's not even John Cena. It's me, Mark the Monster. And I'm here to say they didn't do it right, Joe. That ain't how it should have gone down. The Wu-Tang Clan and the Don't Say the F Word fam ain't nothing to mess with.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right, Triple H, you bald fraud. I'm Mark the Monster. I'm the leader of the PWO and the Public World Order. We're taking over. Coming for you.
Okay.
What you gonna do, Hunter? Huh? Yeah, Stephanie fight this battle for you. You couldn't book your way out of a wet paper bag. The Black and Gold NXT was a fluke. I'm willing to bet Dusty Rhodes had all that stuff written down, and Hunter just took the notebook. Dude, we're never getting WWE media credentials now. Yeah, and I wouldn't want them. I do. I would still like WWE media credentials. They don't let me in there. You let me in there, Triple H, I'm coming right for you. I'm going to smack you right in that big bald head. Dude. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
They do got anger issue class. You need to take one something, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have anger issues.
Yeah.
What I know exactly where my anger is directed. John Cena deserved better. He deserved to go out better. He didn't need to be tapping to Gunther with a smile on his face. They could have done something. John Cena should have won. What? You think John Cena should have won his retirement match? That's ridiculous. Why would John Cena win his retirement match? That's not how. He's John Cena. I understand that he's John Cena. But that's not what ever happens. It's not what happens, Mark.
It's John Cena. It's John Cena. It's John Cena.
All right. What's up, everyone? Don't Say the F Word podcast. Mark butchered that intro. Take your cancer. So, Joe, let's just get into it.
Okay. Look at it this way. Like they said, there was Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, and now John Cena. All retired and lost.
You don't go out on top, Joe. Like, there's all this backlash online. All this backlash. Oh, by the way, Rescue Cat, the impromptu ending to Wednesday's show. Here's Ding Dong.
Ding Dong got a bond with you. Look at that. Ding Dong don't want to leave you.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ding Dong don't want to leave you.
It seems like he wants to be anywhere else. Let's see what happens there. Joe, this backlash, man. F you Hunter chants to end Saturday night's main event. I bet you that's edited out of the replay.
I would say it would have been better if he didn't smile while he was tapping. It'll be more believable if he didn't smile, but he smiled and tapped.
The smile, you know what? This word gets thrown around in WWE all the time. People throw around cinema all the time. Like, everything is cinema to wrestling fans. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to assume 99% of wrestling fans have never seen cinema. They may have seen a movie, but let's face it, we're not really the sophisticated group, right?
That's right. Yeah. Right.
I'm not going to a Broadway play. So some of the moments where I talk shit about wrestling fans, a little bit that's me talking shit about myself. I'm not that sophisticated of a guy.
Yeah.
I might watch a movie. I'm not going to the cinema. So yeah, Trunks has it. Definitely a Cena thing to do. Smile like a jackass. John Cena smiled because he was happy. He was fulfilled. It was a career well lived.
And let's not forget, let you go back. Roman Reigns smiled when Cody pinned him at the same time at WrestleMania. But I would say if he just the smile didn't occur, he tapped out, it'll be believable. But that smile kind of.
You think the smile? You think the smile is what pissed people off, or the loss?
I would definitely say the loss because you got what over 20,000 fans in the arena.
19,000 and some change.
Yeah, so about 20,000. All want to see Cena win on his way out the door. And what happened? You got what was it? The Super AA on the top rope. Could have went right there, been done with. No, he kicked out. Had about altogether maybe 5 AAs, maybe 5, roughly. And he still kicked out. And then when you got to the sleeper hold, start nailing down with elbows to the face and everything. You would think he'll kick out. He wouldn't budge, but he budged. And that was it.
Our boy Mac Curves on Instagram, he put it best. Hey, maybe it wasn't the ending you wanted, but it wasn't your match. It was John's match. John called the match.
Yeah.
Right. John called that match. Bead Battle Game. Check us out live on Instagram. The Bead Battle Game looks like tons of. We really got to check that out one day, Joe. It wasn't our retirement match. It was John's retirement match. And, hey, Gunther could have put him in that choke, and we could have got the arm drop, and we could have got halfway to the 3, and John could have Hulk Hogan his way out of that and built it back up and given us another moment of hope to just get crushed. But it was time. Everyone who lives by never give up are the first to give up. And we need better role models who can live by their own word. I think at the end of the day, they say things like don't meet your heroes and we need better role models. The needing better role models is a totally different conversation because that's factual. Me and Joe mentioned that. I mentioned this to Joe a few days ago. We're talking about younger generations and workplaces. They're not good role models. I am guilty of, certainly at least in the past year, but I think probably throughout my lifetime, of probably being hypercritical of WWE's product. Would that be fair to say?
I'd say so, yeah.
I'm a little too critical of what WWE does. I thought Saturday night's main event was a really good event. I thought John Cena's last match was done well.
Mm-hmm.
There were moments in there where I thought, I knew going in. I said this in January. It's going to be Gunther, and John's going to lose. I may have said it before that. I may have said it right after John said it was going to be his last year. I said it's going to be Gunther, and John's going to lose. There were moments in there where I thought they might do Jey Uso. There were moments in there where I hoped they were going to do Dominic Mysterio. But at the end of the day, we all knew it was going to be Gunther. And we knew John was going to go out on his back. We could have booked it a million ways. It wasn't ours to book. It wasn't ours to call. And then I seen the fan video of fans taking it too far and harassing Gunther on his way to the bus. And
Yeah.
Gunther got extra heat. Which I didn't even think would be really necessary. He didn't need it, but he got it.
You gotta look at it this way. No matter what, babyface or the heel, whoever beat Cena would have got that heat. It wouldn't matter who it was. They would have got the heat if they beat Cena.
If it would have been LA Knight who got in that match, and he's the one who put Cena down, LA Knight would have been booed on Monday. Booed out of the building. It would have been when Roman Reigns beat The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
No one wanted that. No one was accepting of it. Now we have just a weird repeated cameo on this episode.
But I say this. I say the main problem with that whole scenario is I think they'd rather have be a younger talent than Gunther. Beat him.
Gunther's not old. He's been around. So
yeah, he's been around.
There's a little bit of things to unpackage here with the backlash from fans. I want to first piece of things that to kind of unpackage. This idea that a lot of the fans thought John would win. That shows me a very common problem WWE has today. WWE doesn't have wrestling fans. Mm-hmm. No wrestling fan who's been a fan for more than 10 years believed John would win. A WWE fan who's been a fan since 2023, yeah, I can see how you could believe it. But if you've been a wrestling fan, you know it. Flair went out on his back. Shawn went out on his back. Kurt went out on his back. Taker went out on his back. John was going to be no different. Brock will be no different. Roman will be no different. Ray will be no different. Randy will be no different. All the greats, if they aren't taken out by injury and there is a finish to the career, they're going out on their back. It's the right thing to do. John Cena was always going to do the right thing. He was never going to go out on top. Even if he would have stayed a heel. Even if he would have stayed a heel.
Yeah, oh no. Even if
as a heel, he could have kept it. And he could have said, I'm the last real champion. And he could have left with it. But John wouldn't have done it. He should have. In a perfect world of Jeremy booking WWE and all things being sunshine and rainbows, that's how I would have done it. If we had to have the heel turn, I never would have turned him back face. And it probably would have been terrible. There's a reason I'm not booking the show.
It probably would have been terrible. You're right. Yeah.
John was always going to go out on his back. He always was.
Mm-hmm.
Truck says Jay wishes it was him. That's why he was hammered. I think Jey Uso being hammered is a whole different problem. He said, I think the way that Cody beat Super Cena was a perfect example of the way a retirement match can be. Yeah, I think the way Cody beat Brock, that could have been the end of Brock's career. Brock rode off into the sunset. I thought it was. I didn't think Brock was ever coming back after the Cody match. Brock has said repeatedly, when his career's done, there's not going to be an announcement. It's not going to be advertised as a retirement match. Whenever he's done, he'll wrestle his last match, and you'll just never see him again.
I'm okay with that.
Yep. I just think that a lot of the backlash from fans who thought John was going to win are fans who aren't actually wrestling fans. They're just new WWE fans who love to be online bitching about something. I say this as a guy with started a podcast and bitch about wrestling. I think the fan base is so toxic that they just want to be mad for the sake of being mad.
You know, I say this.
I still have more of these stickers, by the way.
Oh, cool. All right. I say this. I think they're more mad because after the show, after they did that package for him,
Hmm.
but he didn't say no speech. He didn't say nothing. He just
Yes, he did.
bowed. He, no,
He
he just
bowed.
bowed down. Yeah, he
That
bowed.
was
But I
it.
mean,
Then
no,
he
they
got
probably,
he got to the entrance,
yeah,
and what did he say?
that's all.
It's been a pleasure serving you for all these years. Thank you.
Oh, man. I think
That's it.
they want to have. I think they wanted to have him do a speech in the ring,
And
and
that's
not
the
just.
problem right there. That is the problem with the modern wrestling fan.
They just want.
Sometimes I include myself in that. For some reason, we all just want a little bit more than what we got. And we want whatever it is that we're being given to be making us feel special. Not our moment. That was John Cena's moment. It's not our moment. We're along for the ride. I'm not a New Year's resolution guy. I'm really not. It's not my jam. But I'm going to try and be better, to not be like that, my wrestling fan. I'm going to try to not be so overly critical and wonder why I didn't get a little bit more. Now, I'm still going to fantasy book the hell out of damn near everything. But seeing people being so pissed off about John Cena's last match, whenever, if I would have thought anyone was going to bitch about Saturday night's main event, I would have thought it'd be me.
No, I was okay with it. Like I said, I was okay with it. And then, to me, I just wish he would have said something on the mic in the ring, and then did the farewell walk down the ramp and do his thing. That'd be more better for me, just to hear him say the speech. 23,
He's
25 years in
been
the
saying,
game.
he's been doing the
Yeah,
speech all year,
I know.
especially over the last 2 weeks. He's been on he's on every interview, every podcast. He didn't return our call. But
It's been better that way. That's all, y'all. Like you said, the modern fan would want to see that, and that's what I would have wanted to see, and that's why you heard the chants, the boo, the hollering. But
I
yeah, I
think
would have.
that I think we're gonna get that speech. I think we're gonna get it at the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Truck says Cena is the first person to make a spectacle out of retirement plans, so people absolutely deserve more for being so invested. He is the first guy to do it this way. He's the first guy to give us a year. I don't think he'll be the last. That's for sure. I do think we get that speech. I just think we don't get that speech until he goes into the Hall of Fame, which is where I think that speech should take place. I don't need John to give me the farewell speech a bunch of times. He's done the little bits of it in every interview. But save it for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We don't need a John Cena one-man show like The Undertaker. But we don't need John to start doing a podcast with his wife like The Undertaker.
Oh, John Cena gonna
Look
be
at all these
mad.
marbles.
Ooh. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, this is good marbles.
Right?
I need to get some marbles.
I'm telling you. Just get some marbles.
I got something better though, y'all. I got this little
Got that little spinning top?
memories from childhood at Toys R Us, y'all. Just saying.
Oh, that's what you got at Toys R Us?
Yeah. And
Oh, that's so cute, though. I didn't know you collected Barbies.
I know, right? I know. I still gotta wrap it up. But yeah. I was at Toys R Us checking it out, not to see it like memories. I like
This has to sound terrible over the mic.
I know, I can't barely hear it.
Oh, good.
That's why I said memory. I seen it in the store. I just had like $4. Why not? Bam.
What game you been playing on the Meta Quest? What have you been playing lately?
Oh, that workout XP. What's it called? Yeah.
How you like it?
I like it. Shows I ain't did squats in a while, but ooh, that hurt it.
Then you doing a lot of bodyweight squats?
Yeah. So like you got when you first get the first trial, well, first basic is squats. Then you gotta move your arms like punching the ball coming at you. You got hit right, left. Then at the same time.
I like the VR workout. So, I mean, training's been a part of my life for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
People give like the video game exercise things like a lot of grief, like a lot of meathead gym bros, which I mean I'm guilty. Love to talk shit about those kind of things, man. I really believe like the VR workouts are very good, especially for people who like are limited for like getting to a gym or limited mobility, anything like that. You can just do something that's going to get you moving and gamify it. I think it's really good. Again, I really like boxing in VR. Still have some codes for Golden Gloves, so anybody out there who's a fan of our show and you get a Meta Quest, hit me up. I'll give you a referral code. We'll get you some credits to buy some games, and maybe I can get you some codes to get you a copy of Golden Gloves VR.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, doing squats. Like, oh, God, I can't tell you the last time I did squat, but doing it, went down like, ooh.
Your old man knees clicking?
It was clicking all right. I ain't gonna lie, it was clicking. Like,
Trunks, you hear this? This is what 40 sounds like. So you know.
It was clicking. I was like, and then they had this one version where you do the squats, got the little triangle coming at you. You got to hit the triangle while you're doing the squats. So going up, like that.
Oh, so it's making you like go like deep into the squat, come up?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
I'm like, ooh, then I like the fact that in the headset it said when your body starts feeling it, you can stop and adjust your body. I'm like, thank you.
It gives you an old man push notification.
It sure did.
If you're over 40 and your knees are crack-a-lacking.
I'm just like, thank you. And then I did another day, and my kid, she's like, you're playing that one game again because you're in that pose. I'm like, yeah, girl.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, shout out to some of our VR sponsors. For Yonder, for Little Critters. That game's so much fun.
Oh, she got the little critters down. She got that figured out. Woo.
Good. Shout out to Virtual Reality Combat. Good place to find all your information on boxing underdog, Golden Gloves, boxing.
And also, I'm
Shout
glad
out to West Coast Comics, Karma.
Yeah, and also I'm glad she's like in a little community of gamers where they talk to each other and they don't give out personal information, you know? So that's kind of good.
Got another shout out here. Got Top Rope Dirt Sheet, Joe. For new sponsor of the show.
Okay.
New show sponsor, Top Rope Soap. Let's take a look here. We got Asian Mist. Ooh, that smells good. Let's see. Check out a bit of an unboxing here. Oh, here you go, Joe. Smell. Can you smell that?
It smells like lemon.
Smells good. We got the Asian Mist. We got the Missile Drop Kick.
Missile Drop Kick. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. We got the Heel Turn and Fall Brawl. All these smell amazing. Yeah, go check out Top Rope Soap on Instagram. They got deodorant division is coming out. They'll be selling some. That's, you know what? I need to hit them up. They need to send me some bars of the deodorant to take with me to wrestling shows. Listen, I ain't saying wrestling fans are a funky bunch, but they're a funky bunch. Oh, Fall Brawl is being retired. So I have a bar. It's fan favorite Fall Brawl is making its final run this season. Soaking up on one last pop before it's scheduled for retirement. But in pro wrestling, retired usually means till next time.
They'll come out retirement next year.
Again, go check out Top Rope Soap on Instagram. Tell them don't say the F word sent you.
There you go.
Get Trunks to hit him up. Maybe I'll send him a display to have in the comic book shop.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good margin driver.
Yeah, that might be good. He need a poster for the outside so you can see it, though. He need a poster.
Oh, man. So, outside of everybody being upset about John Cena, Saturday night's main event was done as a showcase of the future.
Mm-hmm.
Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes. Let me just say this. Everyone upset about John Cena should be more upset about Cody Rhodes and Obafemi. If anything deserved FU Hunter chants, it was Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi. And I'm a Cody Rhodes mark.
That Oba, I ain't gonna lie. Oba had him. Oba really had him, but it was one of them special moments I had Saturday night.
Was you yelling at TV?
No, the OG. Like I told you, OG. So
Papa Joe.
So when the match started, he called me, and we were watching it. He looked. He watches here and there, but he forgets who the champions are. So I said, "It's your boy coming out." He said, "Who's my boy?" I said, "It's Cody Rhodes." He said, "Oh God, you know I don't like the good guys. Why you gonna tell me that's my boy? You know they ain't my boy." And then he looked. He said, "He still got the belt." I'm like, "Yeah, he still got the belt, Dad. He got the belt." He's like, "He got rid of that belt like a year ago. He still got it." I said, "Well, he lost it, then got it back at SummerSlam." So I just got him through all the past again. And then he was like, his words, not mine. Right now, you know what I would do right now? What would you do, Dad? If I had a slingshot right now, I would just go in that crown, hit him upside the head with him, shoot it with him. He don't need to be the champion right now. That's what I would do right now. Get a slingshot.
Your dad's got a slingshot, Cody Rhodes.
I'm just like, okay. I said, okay. I said, yeah. Look at him. He's weak. He ain't nothing. They just got the bet on him because he's just the face of the company. That's all they got him for. I'm like, okay, technically, you're right. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. And then
Cody is the face.
And then when Oba came out, he's like, "Who's that?" I said, "Well, he's the bad guy." He said, "Oh, I can definitely tell he's the bad guy. Look at the way he's coming out to the ring, walking. He's definitely the bad guy." I'm like, cool.
So I don't watch NXT. Is Obafemi a heel in NXT, or is he a face?
You could say he's the heel of the NXT, but after
So was Ricky
Cody,
Saints a babyface in NXT?
Ricky Saint was Saturday night. He was a babyface. After that, he cost Javon Evans his cash-in title shot that he put for Tuesday night. So
Dude,
Ricky Saint.
They booked Ricky Saints as a babyface in NXT? That's a mistake.
Oh yeah, he was a babyface. Ricky Saint was a
I
babyface.
had no idea. I mean, he's just such a natural heel. I guess because he was an ex-AEW guy, they were going to book him as a face, right?
Yeah.
It's Trust. What's his name? Boba Fett? No, it's Obafemi.
Obafemi, yeah. So Obafemi, and then
He's Nigerian, right?
He's Nigerian. I had to play that for my dad as well. Nigerian.
So they kept talking about. I don't know who the lady was who wrestled against Bailey. I don't know who that is.
So I can't pronounce the name, but yeah.
But both of them, they kept talking about how they've only been in pro wrestling for 3 years.
That's right.
I also think that most of the fans in the building had only been fans of wrestling for 3 years to think that John Cena was going to win. I thought it would have been a good opportunity to show some new energy in WWE and have Obafemi just smash Cody. Like, you could really set up a new dominant force. The story could have been maybe Cody took him lightly or something. I think having Drew interfere.
I was mad about that. I'm like, oh.
Unless we're setting up Obafemi versus Drew McIntyre for the NXT title, because Drew's suspended in main roster WWE. I don't know, like, to me, that deserved the AEW chance. Like, that deserved FU Hunter chance. Because I just thought, like, we've had so many teases that we were going to get something fresh and new with Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. We got teased with Aleister Black. Then we got teased that it was going to be Cody versus Ricky Saints. Then we get Cody versus Obafemi to not get a finish. Like, we're just going to do Cody versus Drew till the end of time.
Or, I would say if they do it right, it's probably going to be Oba, Cody, and Drew, January 5th.
Do a three-way for what, though?
The night of the new hour of Netflix.
Yeah, it's a new Raw, right? But, like,
yeah.
I mean, well, it's an anniversary of Raw on Netflix. But, like, if Cody's not going to put the title on the line in a three-way with Oba as NXT champ, right?
My bad. When they go to 3 hours, SmackDown 3 hours, that's probably going to happen.
I don't know, man. I think if they want to do something creative, let's separate Drew from Cody completely. Have Cody work with somebody else in between. And let's send Drew to NXT with Oba. Let's do something different. Let's have Drew go after the NXT title. And, hey, you could have him win it. He could win the NXT title again.
He could.
And then you could have Drew McIntyre versus Obafemi versus Ricky Saints in a three-way. Get the title back on whichever NXT guy is staying put and send the other one back up the main roster against Drew. Let Drew eat the L and then go back to SmackDown and whoever the other NXT guy was, just chase him back. Follow him back and like, no, you cost me the NXT title, but now I'm following you to SmackDown. I think that's a doable story. And then we can have Cody versus anybody else but Drew McIntyre. I mean, can Cody face anyone besides Drew McIntyre? Is there another heel?
The only other heel.
There's not one, right? That's the problem.
Tommaso Ciampa, you want to count him as a heel? He could do it.
They've done nothing to give Ciampa credibility. He's not a believable main event. He's not even a believable mid-card champion.
Then you got Solo. He making his way up there. Solo can do it.
Solo can face Cody.
Solo.
We could get rid of the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six and have Solo go after Cody.
And then the next heel on there is the Nazi woman.
Carmelo's a babyface now.
He's a babyface.
You got the Miz. You can have the Miz since he didn't get an actual match on the card with John Cena's final match. Maybe the Miz goes after Cody. Get us out of this Drew feud. Unless Drew's going to win. Maybe Drew's taking the belt off of Cody.
Nah, I think they're going to have the Miz going to Joe Hendry next.
Yep.
But, yeah.
The Miz is the welcome wagon. But Joe Hendry's going to Joe Hendry's going to NXT. He's not even going to SmackDown.
Oh, yeah? So I thought,
They messed up last night. They said Joe Hendry from NXT.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, they didn't say Joe Hendry from TNA. They said Joe Hendry from NXT. And I said, like, oh, so Joe's going to NXT. Unless that's how they're just going to advertise it. They're going to ignore the time he spent in TNA and just make it like he was just in NXT. Maybe that's what they're going to do since he's had the moment with Randy already and stuff. I don't know.
They did it with
Cody
Jordan Grace.
needs a program with anyone besides Drew McIntyre, unless the plan is for Drew McIntyre to take that belt off of Cody Rhodes.
Mm.
And I don't think they're ready to do that.
Or other person would be Damian Priest.
Is Damian Priest a heel?
Okay, maybe Aleister Black.
Yeah, they teased the Aleister Black thing. They teased it.
Yeah.
But then we didn't get a program. Did they even do a match?
They had a mixed tag team Friday night.
Well, no, but did Cody and Aleister Black have a match?
They did, but then Priest interfered.
Yeah, and Drew interfered too, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole big thing. So we never got the Aleister Black Cody Rhodes match.
Yeah.
So let's just circle back to Aleister Black. Let's send Drew McIntyre to NXT for a minute. Let Cody have a feud with Aleister Black. You can do some more stuff with this. You could have Cody then team up with Damian Priest against Aleister Black and fill in the blank. I don't know. Give him somebody. I don't know who. Let's not have another mixed tag situation where we have the terror twins of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley together again, because that's the dumbest shit to just keep going back. I couldn't believe they did it again. After I just spent 15 minutes making fun of it, they then booked it again.
Yeah, that's another thing. My dad called me Friday. He said, "Oh, I see Black Dave back together." I'm like, "Black Dave?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they back together, Dad." Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's been a bigger failure of an experiment than Damian Priest as a main eventer. What was the biggest failure of Triple H booking WWE? Jey Uso as a main eventer or Damian Priest as a main eventer? Damian Priest on every level.
I say Damian Priest with the Judgment Day, he was better. He was better.
He was the champ. He was the world heavyweight champ with a faction, and he wasn't even the focal point of the group. While he was world heavyweight champion with a faction around him, the focal point of his faction was R-Truth, who wasn't in the group. He wasn't part of the group. The shirt that sold the most was the R-Truth shirt, not the Damian Priest shirt. Damian Priest is the furthest thing from a needle mover. He can't sell merch. He can't cut a promo. Remember that time he almost ripped his own leg off in that match with Drew McIntyre?
Oh. Yeah. That was bad.
Remember that? We put a world title on that guy. And Rhea's no better. She somehow fell out of the ring on Friday night, so I don't know how the hell that happens.
Oh, that little...
Who gets hurt leaving the match?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I think she's okay. I don't know. I haven't heard any report of official injury, but what the hell was that?
I thought she did it on purpose to be funny. Like,
There ain't no way.
I thought she was doing it to be funny.
If that was on purpose, that was the gutsiest thing I've ever seen a professional wrestler do. And I've watched every match Darby Allin's had.
Poor Darby. But I don't know. I would say best things I think Jay. He has a good run at the top spot, but it's just not working out like they planned it to be.
Man, I just disagree. I feel like the Jey Uso main event thing is only hated online by, how can I say this nicely? Jey Uso as a main eventer is only hated online by complete and utter morons. That's about as nice as I could put it.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
mentally, and that the dipshits are the ones who hate Jey Uso.
But I think I just say it because
Jay's entrance is fun for the live show. People buy his merch. I still think the promos are meant to elicit empathy. I still think that. I might be wrong, but I still think that.
It's just that with Jay, he was at the top spot for the whole, we'll say, 24 to 25. He was at the top spot.
There you go. Trunk said it best. He has never heard Jey Uso get booed. No one's ever booed Jey Uso. No one who's ever bought a ticket has ever booed Jey Uso. Not one person in that crowd isn't yeeting. They're all doing it.
Yeah, but I think when he gets his time.
When we went to Raw, your sister was standing on her chair, just yeeting. Ain't nobody's business, man. I don't know, man. I think Jay was. I think WWE is probably going to revisit Jay as a main eventer, but I'm afraid they're going to try to do it as a heel, and I just think that's going to go horrible.
They ain't going to do it.
Teased it 3 times in the past 90 days for nothing to come of it.
I'll say this. When they go back to the tag team division, they might have to bring back the old theme song, and they might have to come through Gorilla.
You think?
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to both come through the crowd?
I mean, you got to think about it. They're going back to tag team, so you can't just have the song be representing this Jay. They're going to bring back the old theme song.
Maybe they'll make a new one. I mean, the last entrance they did it together to Jay's music.
Yeah. I think this time they're going to revive it. Instead, they're going to revive the tag team, go back for the gold.
See, Trunks is saying exactly what I'm afraid WWE is going to do. Go after the tag titles, get a shot, lose, and Jay's going to turn on Jimmy and blame Jimmy for the loss. I'm afraid that's what they're going to do, right? Because that's the low-hanging fruit. That's the simplest way to book a Jey Uso heel.
I'll say a simple, easy way would if he kicked Liv Morgan in the face by accident. That'd be a heel turn.
Just accidentally super kicks.
Yeah.
Morgan. Man, I don't know. A lot of people are probably going to cheer that if that happens. I'll laugh my ass off.
I'll say that'd probably be it. That'd be the start, and then, hey, it's a woman. Everybody loves Liv Morgan, so he would get booed for that.
I would like to see them not turn Jay heel. Just keep it being wholesome and fun. I don't know. Maybe he can't get back to the main event in this shtick, but I mean, does he need to? #1 merch seller. Just think about the character. I mean, Jey Uso's character has so many layers. There's been so much character development. I mean, we've seen him stand up against Roman, face Roman, join Roman reluctantly, be the right-hand man, hate Sami Zayn, befriend Sami Zayn, turn on Sami Zayn, turn on his brother to stay with Roman, rejoin his brother to turn on Roman, face Roman, get screwed by Jimmy, rejoin with Jimmy, get screwed by Jimmy again, face Jimmy, rejoin again, face Roman again, rejoin Roman for War Games, separate from him again, do his own thing, reform with Jimmy, tease he's going to break up with Jimmy, then reform with Jimmy again, all in the same time frame. Cody Rhodes has faced Drew McIntyre 17,000 times. Chuck says, remember the funniest thing a heel could do is beat a babyface or vice versa. Yeah. I guess. I know I joke about the 17,000 times, but let's be honest. Anytime Cody's got a belt, he maybe wrestled 17 matches a year because WWE doesn't defend world titles. It just doesn't happen. Shout out Shane Taylor Promotions. Check us out live on Instagram. From Cleveland with Love. STP.
But yeah, I don't know. I just say if Jay does become a heel, yes, it will lose. Man, I say this.
What would his merchandise be if he's a heel? The Yeet shirts sell like crazy.
No, but he can still use the Yeet on there. He can still keep the Yeet on there. It probably would sell. Him being a heel, it still would go strong. People would still buy it.
Instead of heel heat, would he have heel yeet? Is that a thing?
It could be. That's what I say. Hey, look at it. Even when John Cena was a heel, they still bought it. Even with who the best one? I would say Randy Orton. There you go. Randy Orton, the best demonstration. Even when he turned babyface to a heel, people still bought his merch, and it was still in the top 3, no matter what.
I guess in a black shirt with white letters just says Yeet. I'd probably buy that.
It'll be blue and black and silver. It's like Jay's coloring. Blue, black, and silver, his coloring.
Yeah, but the Uso Penitentiary is just black and white. Or black and red, like the Wolf Pack.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, man, a lot more happened this week than just Saturday night's main event, which is kind of hard to believe, but dude, the Continental Classic has to be the best tournament in pro wrestling, right?
I say it is with their little scoreboard bracket. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but yeah.
Did Speedball Mike Bailey and Kyle Fletcher manage to have the best televised wrestling match of 2025 in the month that they just brought it out at the end of the year, like in the month of December? Like, I think that was the best TV match of the year.
TV match.
And Kyle Fletcher lost.
I know. That's the sad part about it. He lost. Shit. He lost. But
needless to say, that was my match of the week. I just kept putting that. Match of the week, wrestler of the week, brought to you by Top Rope Soap. But yeah, before I'm not even trying to bullshit it. That was my match of the week because I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that to you about it after. All right, so I watched this set one Wednesday night. I wasn't gonna tell you that. I was gonna tell you something about like you said you ain't watched it yet. So I was like, nah, I waited out.
I watched it Thursday morning.
Yeah, when you told me Thursday morning, I was gonna tell you. I was going to say, hey, just make a design for this right now so I don't have to worry about nothing the rest of the week. But I was like, nah, maybe something else would just magically happen. But, you know. I was like, yeah.
I just, that match was so good. I really just, I don't know why I didn't think Speedball was going to win. I guess just because I'm such a Kyle Fletcher fan. Not that I dislike Speedball Mike Bailey, but man, I feel like historically, like Speedball just pulls these matches out with people, and it's like that was like out of nowhere a match of the year. I mean, Speedball versus Will Ospreay from TNA. What was that, 20 or 24? Yeah. I think it's 23. It was like the end of 23, beginning. I think it was the end of 23.
It was around in that middle frame. It was in that
out of nowhere right on an episode of Impact, they just decided, hey, we just might have the best match of the year. And then Speedball did the same shit with Josh Alexander. And then he turns around and does it with Kyle Fletcher.
You know, I had a feeling, and I'll say in the middle of the match, it was starting to show that Fletcher was going to lose in the middle of the match. You could just see it right there. What was it? They went to the table, right? Not the table. He went for the table. And something happened outside that. I forgot what happened outside the ring. And that's when it happened, right there when it went outside the ring. I'm like, Speedball going to win.
It was just a good match. I felt like Dynamite was a really good show. Yeah, here's the thing for me. So, like, those are the two big takeaways from Dynamite was Kyle Fletcher and Speedball, and then we had the main event, Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
So much stuff happened in the Speedball, Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher match that Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston was almost like the complete opposite match. And yet, somehow, being that, they delivered. It was a good match. That match could have been a pay-per-view match. It was a really good match. It was exactly what it needed.
Yeah. But my thing is, I just don't know why he did Eddie Kingston versus Samoa Joe. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That don't make no sense, y'all. I'm sorry, but
I think it was just space filler.
yeah.
They wanted to have the world title get defended during the week of John Cena's last match. Joe got to give his nod to Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, a lot of people don't know. I mean, Samoa Joe and John Cena trained together in the early days, back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. They spent time in the same wrestling school, some house show matches and stuff. But, I don't know, man. I just think you look at Collision, you look at Dynamite this week, from a show performance, you know, absolutely, John Cena's retirement match, major significance in pro wrestling. You take the emotion out of that,
Mm-hmm.
AEW just put together better shows.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe versus Danny Garcia was another great match of the week.
I was shocked about that one. Tell you the truth, I was kind of shocked about that one.
Why? What shocked you? Just the
I think
match
it'll be
quality?
Yeah. 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 I was like, because you look at Danny Garcia, you see him trying his best to be the heel, and it's kind of working out. And then you see him like them two going at it. You looking at like, these two, they ain't gonna put no good match. But then, boom, it happens.
So it's no shocker. I'm a Mark Briscoe fan. I constantly say Mark Briscoe is everything people think Jey Uso is. And Briscoe can go. He can have a great match. What he showed was his ability to have a catch wrestling match with Danny Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe Danny Garcia as a heel now with the Death Riders? Is he a believable heel now?
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with you on that. For a long time, I didn't think Danny Garcia was a believable heel. I thought he was unlikable. Definitely thought that. But I didn't think he was like, I didn't see him as a heel. I just thought he was a guy who I just didn't like. Like the whole dancing thing and wearing the like he wasn't built for the ring gear he had. Let's just put that out there. But wearing the board shorts now, he's a little bit more of a believable heel.
And he's slow. And if you look at him, he's slowly starting to get a little bit buff. So give him props for that.
You know what Danny Garcia's character today reminds me of? The white dude at the gas station who thinks he can fight, so he talks a lot of shit. I think that's the gimmick, right?
All right,
Am I right?
right, man. I can see. Yeah. Well, I think Danny got his character could be like the nerd that thought he could fight. There you go.
So I didn't see
Then
nerd. I think he's the white dude at the gas station who's outside smoking a cigarette. Who was like, "Hey man, can I get $5 to get a ride?" No man, I ain't got no money. Whatever. Then you a bitch. You broke. You ain't got $5. You asked me for money. He's that guy. He's that.
mm-hmm.
We've all encountered that guy. Danny Garcia comes off like that guy. Like he's gonna ask me for money, or he'll ask me for a lighter because he has cigarettes but he ain't got a lighter. And I don't smoke, so I ain't got a lighter. Now he's pissed off at me for not having a lighter. Whenever he's the one with cigarettes, he should have the lighter. That's Danny Garcia. That's the gimmick.
Okay. Yeah.
He's that dude. Hey man, let me get a lighter. I don't got one. Why don't you have a lighter? Because I don't smoke. You got cigarettes? Yeah. Why don't you have a lighter? What the hell? How are you that guy?
I could say this from my experience. Y'all don't know how many times people just give me that weird look like you ain't got a lighter. I'm like, I ain't got a lighter, man. Like, you don't smoke? I was like, I don't smoke. They just give me that look like I'm a black person. I'm supposed to smoke.
Well, you're a tall black dude, Joe. Of course you smoke. How am I supposed to believe you don't got black and bottoms?
Hey. I was like, no, they think I'm lying. I'm like, I don't got no cigarettes. I ain't got no lighter on me.
Same.
Then I got when I get my one friend a ride, or my cousin, they just looked at me like, you ain't got a lighter in here. I'm like, huh? Yep. No lighter, no nothing. They just look at my car, they smell it, like, yeah, you don't smoke in here, so I ain't gonna ask you for nothing. Like, and my kid, the car about 6 months old, no, maybe 7. She's like, we still got the new car smell. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. I don't know how smokers go around about life. Growing up, man, everyone in my family smoked. Everyone. Everything stunk. I mean, gross, and I don't know. I don't know how people are like that. I don't get it.
Okay. From what I know,
they go nose blind and they can't smell.
Yeah. So they basically got immune to it. So it's like they step outside, you get the fresh air, you don't smell nothing. The house is like a normal house. And I don't know how they do it.
Trunks just dropped Newports in the chat.
I can tell you this. When my kid come back from over at mama's house, because her mama's boyfriend smokes a lot, I'd be like, girl, we going in the bathtub right now. She's like, but
I got to breathe the kid.
I got to breathe the kid. She be like, I took a bath last night. Like, you taking another one right now, girl. Then the clothes. Good Lord, the clothes. I swear. Like, I just toss them in the washer. Like, let's go.
You know, if you're a smoker or you're around someone who smokes a lot, I would like to recommend Top Rope Soap. The Asian mist scent would cover up any cigarette smoke you could possibly be around.
You need a candle for
That's
that.
2 shameless plugs in the same episode. How sponsorships work around Don't Say the F podcast.
Bravo. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. And Danny Garcia to me is now a believable heel. Could he be the leader of the Death Riders in the future? No.
I would say if you got to put Danny Garcia as a believable heel in the group, give him like the Dean Malenko. Just stand there, fight.
Dean Malenko and the Horsemen? Yeah.
Dean Malenko, the Dean Malenko. Quiet, but still fight. He's still the bad guy. He got the size and the look to be the Dean Malenko and the 4 Horsemen. That's where I put him at.
Do you believe in Wheeler Yuta?
Wheeler Yuta. I would say Wheeler Yuta. He's good. But he just like, He's the okay. We'll do your gas station philosophy.
Wheeler Yuta's the guy asking you for a cigarette, and then he's mad that you ain't got a cigarette.
No. Wheeler Yuta would be, if you go to the gas station right now, he'll be that old man that's just in the gas station helping out the clerk, mopping the floor, just standing there helping him out.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta's the guy who works at the gas station, but he really don't work at the gas station?
That's the one.
Like, he's not employed by them, but he's there doing stuff all the time. That's Wheeler Yuta.
That's him.
He ain't ever behind the counter because he can't go behind the counter because he don't really work there.
But he can get the mop bucket and everything, mop the floor, and they'll give him like some free drinks and free food. There you go.
Wheeler Yuta is the guy who hangs out at the gas station and does odd jobs around the gas station because he thinks he's dating the girl who works at the gas station, but he's not dating the girl who works at the gas station. And he doesn't work at the gas station. That's Wheeler Yuta in a nutshell.
That's it.
Man, I hope nobody ever asks me to explain to them the storylines going on in AEW because I really enjoy the product, but I'm really probably explaining the characters terribly. I hope Shane Taylor's not still watching.
I don't think he is. But,
okay, good.
But yeah, that's why I put him at. That's where I will see him at because he's there. You see him. He's the employee, but not technically employed. But he just
he's out there picking up cigarettes.
Yeah.
He's the guy out there picking up the cigarettes around the pumps and
and be out there.
Half-ass washes the door, the glass on the door, a little streaky.
And even take out the trash too from the outside by the gas pump. Take out the trash, refill it, all that good fun stuff.
All right, so Danny Garcia is the guy asking everyone for a lighter outside. And Wheeler Yuta is the guy cleaning up shit, but he don't really work there. I mean, that means Claudio's the manager of the gas station, right? Ain't never got shit to say, but he mad. He's definitely pissed off.
I say Claudio's would be the inventory guy that be in the cooler, counting all the beers and stuff, see what we got.
Claudio's the guy who's always in the beer fridge counting.
He's the inventory guy for the beer. That you see that one guy in the back just filling up the shelves and everything, the beer, count inventory. That's him.
Oh shit.
That's why I put him at.
All right. So we got Danny Garcia is the guy trying to get the lighter. Wheeler Yuta is the guy who doesn't work there but kind of works there. He's not actually employed by the gas station, but he's always doing odd jobs around the gas station. Claudio's taking inventory. Marina Shafir is clearly
The cashier.
the mean cashier, right?
The cashier, yeah.
Like, I don't know what she did time for, but I'm confident it was a violent felony, and I really don't want any trouble, so she doesn't give me my change. I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking her to put my stuff in a bag. I'll just carry all this shit out there. I'm not going to be the next one to get stabbed. It's just not, I want to get in and out. So I don't want to deal with Maria Shafir. Panther's here. Panther, we are figuring out the characters of everyone in the Death Riders. Here's where we're at because we're coming to a close. We got 2 left. We have determined that we believe in all of them as heels, but they all fit into a very specific role at the Death Riders gas station. Danny Garcia is the guy outside trying to bum a lighter from you. Wheeler Yuta is the guy who kind of works there, but he doesn't really work there. He's just cleaning up all the time, but he's not actually employed by the gas station. He just thinks he's dating the girl, he's the cashier girl, but he's not. So he's just always cleaning up around there. We determined that Claudio is the beer inventory guy. He's counting all the beers in the beer fridge, and that's why he's so mad because it's never right. He's always got to order more Bud Light. He doesn't understand why because they never sell Bud Light. Doesn't make any sense. We got Maria Shafir, who's clearly the violent cashier.
Nope.
Brings
Pack.
us to Pac.
Security.
Pac is security?
Security.
See, I have a different role for Pac.
Pac would be definitely the security guy right there.
Pac is the guy making the gas station food. Why is his hair wet all the time, man? Why is he doing this?
Okay.
Yes. Panther said it. Wheeler is the guy who sweeps the gas station for $5 and a Snickers.
See, I knew that. I called it.
Yes. Wheeler is the guy sweeping up the gas station for $5 and a Snickers. And Pac is the guy putting the hot dogs on the roller. You know what, man? Maybe it's even a fancy gas station that has a Laredo taco in it. Yes, that's what I call fancy. It's a gas station with a Laredo taco. That's how white trash I am. No, yeah, Pac's the guy handling the food. He's the guy making pizza that's too good to be at a gas station. Why is this pizza so good? Shouldn't be. It's a gas station pizza. Shouldn't be this good.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Pac is at. He's the guy like, why does he look so wet? Like, is it raining outside? Nah, it's like 75 degrees and sunny. Why is the cook wet? Where was he at? Why is he covered in water? That's Pac.
Okay. Mox. Here we go.
Mox.
Mox is the manager that they always only schedule second and third shift, and he really hates his job, and he pissed off at the world because he wants to be on first shift, but they schedule him second and third shift manager role.
He is that overnight manager at the gas station who does nothing but bitch about the place all day long, but he works so hard and hates his job so much. They're like, why do you work so hard? Like, Pac is that one that is messy all the time. I cook at a buffet. Just tender. Yeah, man. Mox is like the guy who's like, man, I hate this place. This is like the bullshit job, bullshit general manager. Never wants to put me on. I've been here for 15 years. And they ain't even gave me a raise. And like, what are you doing? I'm painting the building. Who told you to paint the building? Nobody, but it needs painted. Where'd you get the paint? I bought it myself. So you bought your own paint and you're painting the building and you hate your job? Yes. That doesn't make any sense. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why you hate it so much and yet you work so hard. Maybe I can make it be better. You probably can't. You probably can't do that.
That's why I put him at that third shift, second, third shift manager that don't get no free time, just hates the job and don't want to be on the second, third shift. He's that man that really hates his job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mox. That's Mox.
And they won't fire him because he take out all the bad guys, try to rob the store, but they still won't fire him. He's mad about that too.
Oh, yeah. Mox is definitely the guy waiting for he just wants to catch shoplifters. He's in the middle of doing all his manager paperwork and someone's pocketing a bag of Doritos and he just yokes them up. Hit him with a pow all about up in the neck.
That's why I put him at. Yeah.
The police report comes out that the night manager beat the shit out of 3 teenagers who were shoplifting.
Yeah.
He's on the news.
He's on news.
Smoking a cigarette, drinking a coffee, talking about don't come around here stealing.
Yeah.
Panther says he messes around with the wrong color paint. Paints it black to match the gloomy and grim. Why is this 7-Eleven painted black? It's the paint they had on clearance. What do you want me to do?
I can go with that now. But that's why I put him at.
Oh, man. Do I need to design a Death Riders gas station shirt now? Is that the next T-shirt? The Death Riders gas station.
I mean, that would be pretty cool. But I ain't gonna lie, that'd be pretty cool. But
I don't know if I get away with. I mean, maybe I get away with selling it. I mean, I get away with it until I get a cease and desist.
You could just go on Google images, get their little body framed, and just kind of make a face.
I can avoid the likenesses to a degree. We would all know what it is, right? I mean, I can just do Death Rider's gas station. I don't even got to make it look like them. We all know the bit now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why I'll put him at. And then
I want AEW to do a skit the way they did the Thanksgiving skits and they're doing the Christmas ones. I need a Death Rider's gas station skit so bad now. I really want them to work this into episode of Dynamite or Collision, where film it like Clerks, black and white, and camcorder style, just all of them working night shift at a gas station.
Or at a resting stop.
Or like a truck stop. They're working at a truck stop that's got days attached to it. And that's what Pac works. Pac's the short order cook at the diner attached to the truck stop.
Yeah, it could be they could do it at a truck stop, or better yet.
And that's why they got to have Wheeler working there because he has to clean the showers too.
Yeah.
And Pac is always in the shower, and that's why he's wet all the time.
Yeah. And the homeless guy that works there, the little camper right outside the door. Yeah, be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Wheeler's always trying to sleep in Pac's camper.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh my God. I want an SNL style skit of the Death Riders running a truck stop.
Or better yet, a biker spot. Biker spot would do it.
But truck stop makes it funnier. Biker's too tough.
Yeah.
Biker situation becomes too tough. And then at the end of the day, Bryan Danielson is the GM who owns the place. I would have it be William Regal, but he's never coming back.
Yeah, he said it. He did 6 months.
Tony Khan could be the corporate CEO of the truck stop, who eventually shows up.
It'll be his dad, because his dad's company who runs everything.
So we have Tony's like the district manager or the regional manager.
Yeah.
And then Shad Khan's like the CEO of all the Death Riders, the DR gas stations.
There we go. Yeah.
DR Mart. It's going to be a DR Mart.
There we go. That would sound like the me, because dad, family-owned business. So, generation, every corner spot, got it. So, yeah, that would make it work perfect.
Yeah, the son's the regional vice president.
CEO. That's where I would put it. But then Death Rider. But yeah, that kind of inventory.
All right, guys, I'm not working on Death Rider's gas station or Death Rider. So, gas station or truck stop?
We'll do the gas station. Gas station.
I'll find out the true boss is someone who's happy-go-lucky like Willow. Death Rider's Pub and Grub.
There you go.
Death Riders. Gas and Grub. I'm just going with Death Rider's gas station. Mox to choke out the Chuck E. Cheese mascot. I mean, I almost beat the shit out of Ronald McDonald once.
Ooh.
I'll have your sister tell you that story. It was close. It was real close. I don't like clowns. Just gonna put it that way.
How about the DR quick stop?
I think I can get away with putting Death Riders on the shirt.
Okay.
I think I can get away with it.
Okay.
At least for a minute. You can get away with anything until you receive a cease and desist. I can tell you that much.
There you go.
But with anything until you get the cease and desist.
Ooh, that'd be.
Man. All right, Joe. Of the week. I already gave up my match of the week.
That was it.
Wrestler of the week. Who you got? And Panther, you just got here. Match of the week is without a doubt Speedball Mike Bailey versus Kyle Fletcher. We think it may possibly be the best weekly TV match of the entire year. I don't know that anything on Dynamite, Raw, SmackDown, or Collision was better than Kyle Fletcher versus Speedball Mike Bailey.
Oh, never mind. There was pay-per-views. Nah, I don't know.
I can't think of anything that was better.
Nah, I can't.
I mean, granted, it's hard to remember, like, back in January, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'd have to, like, do a search of, like, some of the best weekly matches to see if I think anything stands up to it. But, man, I don't think so. It's definitely a conversation for match of the year, but we already know what my match of the year was, and nothing's going to top it.
Yeah, you're right about that. I forgot what it was. You had a couple.
Man, match of the year had to be. Well, I don't want to say had to be. I think we'll have to get to of the year in a couple weeks, but man, I really think it was Kenny Omega and Gabe Kidd.
That was it.
I really think that was match of the year. Oh, Panther said he's all elite now with John retired. It's funny, man. A lot of people are saying that, which I think is crazy. Like, if it took John Cena retiring to make you, Panther, I know you watch AEW anyway, but some of the folks are like, I'm going to go watch AEW now. Like, that's what it took? It took John Cena did 36 dates for his retirement tour, and it took him retiring to go to watch AEW. AEW has been better week in and week out for the past almost 2 years than WWE. But hey, welcome to the party.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think televised. I don't think nothing can go by televised right now with that. Because majority have been on pay-per-views.
Yeah. Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay's cage match.
Mm-hmm.
Was that this year? That was this year, right? That was 2025.
That was last year. Wait, that was earlier this year.
Right?
That was last.
Was it 2024 already?
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. You get old and shit just runs together. I don't know.
Yeah, it was last year because
it was the end of the year last year, right? Or was it early this year?
It was 24, early 24 because Ospreay was out for what was it, majority of the year.
I don't know. That's why of the year things I think are hard. That's why whenever like other podcasts like do their like match of the year, wrestler of the year shit, like y'all must like be real smart or really ain't got no other shit happening in your lives. Like, I don't know how you keep it straight. I can't keep it straight. Yeah, years go by fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year because
Trunks is saying that he thinks the New Day are just jobbers now.
Oh damn!
Like the Heath Slater group that had Drew McIntyre in it and
3MB.
It was Drew, Heath Slater, and
Jinder
Mahal. I seen Jinder Mahal just sign a contract with some new promotion. I don't know what the promotion is. They sent me their post about him signing a contract. I have no idea what this promotion is. XCW or something like that.
CXW. Yeah.
CXW. Yeah, I've never heard of this promotion. I don't understand.
They are. What's a good way to put it? Think of.
And they're an indie spot, right? Like
indie. Think of like an indie spot, but like think of like an
MLW kind of thing, like a little bit bigger of an indie. I have never heard of them, and they sent me. I'm like, oh, I'll follow you guys. Okay, cool. I don't know what the hell you got going on or why Jinder had to sign a contract, but Kind
Think
of feel
about
like he's.
Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground. They're coming up. Like a Lucha Underground starting to come up.
Are the shows the similar style of Lucha Underground? Is it like a TV show versus a wrestling show, or is it like still just like an indie wrestling show?
It's gonna be like an indie wrestling show, but they're gonna start building up like a Lucha Underground. So think of it like that.
Interesting. So Trunks and Panther both feel like New Day are jobbers. Damn. I like them as heels.
Look at it this way.
Everything changes with the Usos. Usos are back. The New Day situation totally changes now. Now they have their dance partners.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's different.
But you gotta think about it. The New Day are like tag teams, and they 14-time tag team champions. So really, if you want to call them a jobber, they're a jobber. But they held all three brands tag team in the WWE. They had technically, they did have the longest run, but then New Day beat it. Uso beat it. But then you gotta think about it. They missing one person that's the key element of the group that technically can't wrestle no more. So pretty sad. But right now, they're trying to make a way, just being them two. But without that third element, it's like, ugh.
It's rough without Big E, and Grayson Waller ain't the guy.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller is not the guy. I think if we get the tag titles on the New Day, then we get New Day against the Usos, and we have Grayson Waller cost the New Day the tag titles against the Usos, and then the New Day turn on Grayson Waller. I think you get tweener New Days. I think they can be the characters they're presenting today, the shitty heels. Mm-hmm. But I think if they turn on Grayson Waller, I think you can make them baby faces out of that. Even better, if they turn on Grayson Waller and realign with Big E in the exact same character they are today, which is different than the Pancakes and Positivity. But if you were to have them turn on Grayson Waller and reunite with Big E and have Big E be this kind of a character as well, off to the races. You're going to make money.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go back to selling shirts.
Yeah, but I say they really need Big E, and that's the main problem right now. They don't got Big E, and Big E is fine doing commentary on press conference shows on PLEs and everything. He's fine doing that.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I got for the show today, Joe.
Yeah.
Wrestler of the week is John Cena. Done. Yeah. There's no conversation. Yeah.
There you go. Cena,
John. Last time we can ever do it, so that's what we're giving it to. Wrestler of the week, match of the week, brought to you today by Top Rope Soap.
And I just had I got to thank goodness for Facebook memory, because on this very day in 2014, I was in TLC. That was in Cleveland.
Time flies.
I know, and it was Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose in the ladder match.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the main event was Dolph Ziggler, Ziggler versus for the IC title, Luke Harper.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
John Cena's done, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never seen John Cena perform live.
Oh, really?
I was never in attendance for a John Cena match.
Okay.
Right? It just never panned out that way. A big chunk of John's career, I wasn't really following wrestling closely. But yeah, never got to see John live. So I was hoping he would have come to Cleveland on a farewell tour, but it didn't happen.
I'll say I probably I may be off. I might have seen John maybe seven times, maybe.
I've also never seen Austin. 2020, we were supposed to go to Pittsburgh for Raw on March 16th, which was 316 day. And COVID shut everything down.
Wait, I seen him. Well, technically, I seen him, but he wasn't wrestling. He was at the Invasion when they were at the GUNTHER Arena. Invasion. I was there for that.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, $40 ticket, can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Nope.
Thank you, everyone, for checking us out live on Instagram for the Weekend Wrestling Show. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for a preview Monday Night Raw. We're going to play for When the Bell Tolls.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. See if anybody can guess the correct time for the first bell Monday Night Raw. Who knows what else we'll talk about? Maybe there'll be more backlash against WWE and Triple H, and we can talk about fans being petty. Maybe no one's even going to show up to Raw. Maybe it's going to be an empty arena because everyone will, return their tickets to go to Dynamite this week. Who knows? I guess that's the case. But hey, who knows? All that and more tomorrow on Don't Say the F Word. Drive reckless, take chances.
Have full coverage, y'all. Snow's outside.
There we go. Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.